Hey everybody, it's Alexia from amysticspath, back with another weekly energy video for you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in and watching. Now, I just want to go ahead and let you guys know what it is that I see for this week energetically and how we have to work with this energy for our best benefit for our lives. Now, when I get into what it is that I see for this week and what it is that I'm feeling for this week, I kind of see ourselves kind of going inward and not really going inward in a place to like meditate or to gain knowledge or gain clarity, only in a sense, because it's not seeking outward knowledge. I really see this as the need to go in and evaluate our emotions and evaluate what it is that they're trying to tell us and why we are having these, the emotions that we are having at this time. Okay, and when I get into the cards, where this energy is going to affect us or hit us the most, we get the Ten of Swords and the World. And this is really saying that, one, you are feeling like you are at rock bottom. You are feeling defeated. Your head is filled with all of these thoughts that are coursing through your brain. And you almost feel as if like things are failing. The things that you are trying just aren't working out. And you just feel like you are at rock bottom. And you are having these feelings like you're ready to be out of this place. You're ready to be out of this phase. You're ready to not be confined to this anymore and to kind of move on. You're ready to kind of just wrap up this cycle in your life of feeling like you are literally stuck, okay? Now, when we get into how this is going to affect us mentally, we get the Devil card and the Page of Swords. And what I really see and feel when I'm looking at these cards is, one, being confined, but almost like you feel like you are out of control, like something else is in control, almost like the puppet and the puppet master is kind of what I'm seeing here. And the feeling of being confined and almost being scared and not knowing what it is to do. But within this, we see ourselves, okay, when we are looking at the Page of Swords, this is giving us the opportunity to look at this and do something different, to make a different decision. We can see her pondering and looking, and she's not moving. She's facing towards us, so she's not facing really in a direction where she looks like there's movement. She's thinking, she's in a space where she's letting things come to her. And she's really trying to figure out what direction she's going to go in. So this is giving us the direct okay to do something differently. Do something differently than what you have been doing to get you out of the confines, or where you feel like you are being confined, or you feel like you're being locked down, or you feel like you're being caged up. So we're looking at this and we are thinking, what decision could I make that could make this outcome different than what I have been experiencing, okay? Now, when we get into how does this energy affect us emotionally, we get the Fool card and the Knight of Pentacles. And this here, again, is speaking of a new opportunity and striking out. So not only are we feeling this energy mentally, we're feeling it emotionally. We are feeling that it is time for something different. It is time for a new start. It is time to make a new decision. And then we are moving towards that. We're feeling this pull and we are making the decision, because we are not only feeling it mentally, we're feeling it emotionally as well. So now maybe we're going in a new direction, maybe on a different path, maybe we're making a different decision, okay, and we're moving towards that slowly but surely, okay, because there may be a little bit of fear encased in here, but at the end of the day, you know what it is that you're looking for and what different outcome that you want. And that is like, this is like the compass. I don't know if you can see it, but what the Knight of Pentacles has in his hands is a little pentacle. But in this instance, we can see this as a compass that is leading him to where he is trying to go, inevitably, okay? Now, when we look into how do we need to work with this energy for our best benefit, we get the Knight of Swords and we get the Six of Swords. And there's a whole bunch of swords energy, air energy all through all of these cards. And so this means that there's a lot taking place in your mental state. But we are looking at the Knight of Swords. He is looking to take action. He has developed a plan that he is taking action on. The plan might not be the best or the most sturdy, because he is very determined, and he had a thought and he is going towards it because he's sick and tired of being where he is currently at. So we see this development of this plan. It might not even be a full plan, because I'm kind of feeling like this striking out and taking action, because he is going towards working at moving from a place that is emotionally and mentally turbulent to a place that is emotionally and mentally still. Okay, and that is what the goal is. That's what we are trying to do with this energy. This energy is bringing up these issues of you not feeling like you are moving ahead. You feel like you're stuck. You feel like you're complacent. You feel like you're caged in. And this energy is making you feel such a way to ask you to make a different decision, to be able to move yourself from this crazy outward energy that's going around you and into some more still, calm energy. When we look into the conclusion cards, we are getting the Two of Coins and the King of Swords. So now we have decided to move forward and take direct action on our path. And then we see ourselves taking action on that path. We're taking our ideas, we're taking our resources, we're combining them to create this bigger picture, okay? And in this instant, because we're matched with the King of Swords, and he is very well planned. Where the Knight of Swords, he is like, okay, I've kind of gotten this figured out, and I'm going to take action on this, and we are going to completely go about this while we're going down the road, and I have the determination to basically defeat whatever comes in front of me. He is also a little bit experienced as well. But when we are looking at the King of Swords, he is very experienced. He has and he's very established. He has this foolproof plan, and that's what we're looking at in the conclusion cards. And then the King of Swords is also one to stick with his plans. He's not going to get fizzled out or anything like that. He is, if you can really see his face, he has the most and it's kind of blurry, but he has the most cocky determination. He knows he's going to achieve what it is that he wants. And that's part of the attitude. But anyways, we are inevitably creating this pathway to get out of feeling caged in and locked up and defeated and at rock bottom. Now, I pulled some supporting cards for this message as well, and within this I'm even feeling more crazy energy, and that's really affecting your home life and in your heart, okay, and how you feel at home, in your heart, or where your heart feels at home with, whether that is a physical place or with a person or with yourself or whatever it is. There's a lot of craziness that is attached to this. And when we get into the supporting cards that I pulled, we got dedication and Houndsis of Rada. Again, air. Rada means air. And then we have clearance in Orete. Okay? And then we have spring in Simbai, which is the 8 of Rada. Okay? So a lot of this is taking place in your mental state. And I want you guys to understand that, because we see cards with direct action and a lot of movement and moving from being still and this moving energy. But a lot of this energy is taking place in your mental state. Okay. And when we're getting into these cards, we see a dedication to yourself and what it is that you're trying to achieve here. What your thought process is trying to achieve in this instance, in this situation, with, again, feeling caged in and feeling defeated. So we're looking at being dedicated to what we're trying to achieve and how we're trying to get out of feeling like this and making a different choice, going in a different direction. We see ourselves, again, clearing out the things that are sabotaging us and the things that are in our way, the things that are keeping us complacent, the things that are keeping us caged in, whatever the puppet master is for you. We see ourselves gaining our strength and gaining our power and gaining coming up and really empowering ourselves, claiming ourselves to clear this out and almost finding ourselves again is what I'm really feeling like this. Not maybe that you've lost yourself, but this low, defeating energy, you're kind of picking yourself back up from that and you're getting empowered and you're feeling empowered within this. Okay, and then we see the Spring card, and this is matched with Simbi, the Eight of Rada, and this is air as well. And we are looking at growth, right? We're looking at growth and development. And when we are looking at Simbi, she has these like electricity flying out of her hands on what it is that she's trying to create, what it is that she's trying to achieve. And what I'm seeing within this is very, very like determination and dedication and letting your emotions fly through what it is that you are trying to inevitably achieve to get out of where it is that you are. Now, does that mean like in a bad way? No, she's focusing her emotions she's where she does not want to be. Things are happening in her life that she does not want to happen. And she's focusing all of that into the growth and development of her life and of her. And she's focusing those emotions into getting out and growing and developing for the better. Okay, so again, what it is that I'm seeing is really being done with being at rock bottom, being done with feeling defeated. Coming to this space where you are inevitably able to make a different decision than one that you've been making. Look at that and see what options you actually have. And then we're taking action on this. We're taking action to move into a more peaceful, calm place in life. And we are taking extreme action and inevitably planning, but not even planning, just saying, this is what I'm doing and there's going to be nothing that's going to come in and defeat me. And I really see that it is important to have this dedication to yourself and where you're trying to go, and also to clear what is confining you and find your power again so you can get out of this space that you don't want to be in any longer. That is what I'm seeing for the energy of this week. Now, if you feel like you need a specific reading for yourself because things have been heavy for you, and of course this is a general reading, so everybody's readings will be different in some way when it's a personal reading because we have different factors affecting our day-to-day lives. So if you feel that you need a reading specifically for yourself, please do not hesitate to contact me. My email is always in the description text for these videos, so that's where you can find to contact me. And everybody, please have a great day.